One special thing about Injustice 2 Mobile is that your teams can have multiple setups. So a very good example is Batwoman the Drowned. Batwoman the Drowned is a character that initially the best artifact to use on her was Dark Metal Cards. Over time, that changed with the release of Robin King, because with Robin King, you no longer need the passive of Dark Metal Cards is basically now part of Robin King's passive, so you do not need. In fact, it's useless to use Dark Metal cards on Batwoman the Drowned now if you have Robin King. Now, other artifacts you can use on her, you can use Crown of Kandak Ruler, which to me is the best. That one, from all my testing, Crown of Kandak Ruler does the highest damage on Batwoman the Drowned in terms of artifacts. Then we also have the God Killer. God Killer doesn't do as much damage as Crown of Kandak, but what God Killer will do for you is to enable you to get your flooding much faster, because you can do infinite CI with God Killer, so you can keep doing your basics without issue. Personally, because of my leveled up support artifact, I prefer to use God Killer to Crown of Kandak, because it's just more convenient to play. I don't need to worry about missing a CI or whatever. And there's some bosses that is extremely difficult to do CI against. You won't want to use Crown of Kandak on that match. God Killer is the best. Also, God Killer helps you reduce the boss's damage. So if you're fighting those bosses that have extreme damage, you are going to do more damage yourself because you are stealing their attack, and you are also going to take less damage. So all around, personally, I feel the most balanced artifact to use is God Killer. But when you now come to league rates, we're talking about a different issue. In league rates, the best artifact, hands down, for Batwoman the Drowned is Zatanna's Puppet, because that extra attack now gains more value than any bonus you could have gotten. And also, it helps you when you are fighting from P3 to P4. If you use Zatanna's Puppet in solo raids, however, you don't get as much impact. The amount of attack, or rather the amount of damage I'm getting this match, is not as much as I would have gotten if I was using Crown of Kandak Ruler. But you have to admit, it's really fun to use Zatanna's Puppet because of the infinite specials. And yes, it's also more convenient to use than Crown of Kandak Ruler. So I would say for convenience, Zatanna's Puppet and God Killer are the best. But for the most damage, it's Crown of Kandak Ruler. If you enjoy my videos, guys, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.